Y'all want to hear how this gothic Dominican novel with a touch of magical realism and psychological horror came to be? Stick around. Let's go. All right. So, the Ordinary Bruja in particular came out of a short story that I wrote during COVID time. I was secluded a lot. I was feeling a little bit lonely. And at that time, I was debating whether I wanted to give this writing thing a try. And there was a lot of other things as well going on. I talk about it in my podcast, so y'all can listen to all of that there. Uh, but, while all those things were going on, I was like, let me try to make myself and others happy. And I have always enjoyed writing. So I was like, why not do it that way through something that I enjoy doing? And according to a few people, that I have a talent or a knack for to create emotions out of words. So I was like, let me do that. And The Ordinary Bruja was like this super short story. It was like a micro story. It was called InstaBruja, which I put it on my Instagram stories. And it was just about this girl coming out of the pandemic. She had eaten a little bit too much and she had gained a little bit of weight, you know. And then she came out, and it was very whimsical, and she came out and she went up the hill at first for superficial stuff to lose weight. But then she found magic there, right? And it was kind of like that magical realism kind of magic that is part of all of us and part of the world. And then she just learned how to wield it. And it just, she became part of the hill of the things, that same wavelength that is out there. And it was all very whimsical. And then this thing happened where I I went and commented on someone's post, a very positive comment, actually, because I was agreeing with them. But that's not the problem. The problem wasn't with the creator because they were very supportive. It was with the comments that were going on her post attacking my comment. And all I said in here from personal experience, right? And y'all can disagree, right? But please don't come at me and try to demean me for having an opinion based on something I lived. It's wild to me when people do that. I'm like, what the what the. So all I said was like, look, Spaniards don't claim us the way, that we as Dominicans claim them. You know, Instead of embracing everything that is in our lineage, in our inheritance, we just lean so hard on that Spanish side. When we have Taino, we have African, and we have other little mixes in there as well. But we just like, Spanish, this is us. Ooh. And it's like you go over there, like, who are you? Like, I don't know you. And that was my comment. And people got triggered. Around that same time, I was in between writing, and usually in between writing, what I do is I pull out some of my stories that I have on my drive. I have stories that I've finished but never edited, stories that I never finished, and so forth in my drive. And I was like scrolling through the drive. I was like, oh, let me see, I can work on something while I'm waiting for the edits for this other thing, you know. And it was the Ordinary Bruja that I pulled out. And long and behold, I had like this anger inside of me from like just these people being so obtuse in the comments. Like they refuse. It was like, how dare you make me acknowledge, something that is true. I choose to not see it. And they like to cover it up with like, well, I'm Dominican. Yes, we are. We are. But right? Being Dominican comes with all these different things, that are part of us. And to kind of like ignore part of it and only take on the other part, it's to me, it's almost like you're picking and choosing which parts of being Dominican you want to be, and that's why I'm like, you know, once again, that is my opinion, right? You can identify as you want to identify and all of that. I just merely gave my opinion and people just completely attacked me over it. All right, come back for the next part to this video. Bye.